Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I am coming back at you with another Wargaming and miniature video. In today's video, we're going to be building this Sarissa Precision European church. I've already primed the church white, and I primed the roof panels a reddish brown. We're going to paint this once it's all put together and everything. We're going to paint it, but this is basically just a primer. Now, it's a lot of pieces, and there's a lot of nuance to putting this building together, and I'm excited to get into it. This is going to be used in my Quatre Bras or any of my Napoleonic wargaming. But before we get started, I just want to point a few things out. Specifically some details that they've put in to this model. You can see the brickwork right there, where the plaster has come off the wall. Same thing here. You got some brickwork underneath. On this side panel here, you can see that there's a lot of brickwork that's come off. They put a lot of detail into this. I love the windows, how they look. I'm not so sure about this dome, right? This dome is a bunch of these flat panels stacked on top of each other to make a circle. It's I don't know if it's supposed to look like that or if it's supposed to actually be smooth. I could probably pull up some reference material, but we're going to go with it. I'm not going to sand it or shave it or anything to make it round. I'm going to leave it the way it is because I think it's a beautiful model already. All right, so now I'm putting a bunch of buildings together. You can see some other buildings right there. I'm putting a bunch of buildings together for my Sarissa series, where I'm putting together for my Napoleonic project. So be sure to check all those other parts out as well. I'm putting each building has its own part of assembly, and then later each building's going to have its own part where we paint them. Okay, so now I probably should use the instructions because this building looks like it's going to be a little complicated. There's 7 assembly parts. We're going to follow the instructions so that I don't mess it up. Plus, you can get an impression of what the instructions are like. All right, glue everything together and make it look good. That's how you put this thing together. No, it says glue the wall panels. Okay, I love how it says glue the wall panels A and B to wall panel C, and then they don't have any letters on there saying which one is A, B, or C. Disappointed by that. But I can see the picture, and I can get a pretty good idea of where everything belongs. Glue the wall panels A and B to wall panel C. Glue the door wall to the assembly. Glue the remaining walls together with the assembly and glue to the base panel. Okay. I think I got it. Just by looking at the pictures. Okay, so this big wall is going in the back. These tall walls are going to line up and glue to it. making sure the pretty designs are on the outside. Okay. This looks like it's gluing right here. So far, so good. Okay. Get this base panel. And it doesn't look like it matters because everything looks like it's equidistant. So we'll be putting that one on after I attach this one. Okay. Oh, wait. It does matter. This is wider than this. So this big back half needs to go into the wide part of the base panel. Okay. And then the door section is going to glue to the back section, but also to the base panel, which I don't call it a base panel, I call it a foundation. I mean, technically it is the base panel, but I call it a foundation. Okay. There is a hole in this back wall and a hole in the base panel. Okay, those are in Wait. Works. Sorta. Okay, got to press everything into place. Okay, why is this not lined up very well? Yeah, the door panel, the door wall, the tab didn't want to fit down in this hole, and it broke off. For the better, in my opinion. Because now everything is lined up perfect, and it gives kind of an illusion that there's a gap under the door. So I like that, actually. I didn't like the fact that it broke to accomplish that, but that's okay. So there's the church. Glue the remaining walls together. Okay. Glue the dome panels together in sequence. Okay, glue the tower base panels together and glue the top capping square in place. Glue the lower dome discs with spigot holes to the spigots. Glue the upper dome discs to the top cross. All of that. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do that. Okay, here's the square that we need to worry about. And then these spigots are going to get glued in. But let's do this. Put some glue down for each of the 4 spigots. Right? Okay. I don't think it matters where I start. Whoa, 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 whoa. But I do want the wood grain to be on the outside, because there's no wood grain on the inside. Wait a second. These guys are supposed to glue together. Okay, come on out. Let's glue the 4 spigots together at the same time. I'll glue them under that. These wouldn't have went together if I glued it to the square first. I mean, they probably would have, but it would have been a pain in the butt. Okay. Okay. So that goes together like that. Look at that. Some of this paint must not be dry. Okay, so this guy is going to be the fourth one in line. Looks like going to be small, medium, large, huge. Okay. And then the second row, huge, large, medium, small, tiny, and then this, and then that. So that sticks down through those. Where these sit on this. Somehow, some way, some fashion. Okay, so let's figure this out. Okay, well, there's one round piece. Here's the second one. There's the third one. Those spigots basically make it so that these discs are centered, right? Okay. Glue the upper dome discs to the top cross in size order. Okay. Starting with this guy who's got a little bit of flash that needs to be off. This guy too. Okay. Now this. Oh, okay. There is a little cross piece there. Looks like that's exactly where it goes. So All right. Okay. Gradually getting bigger as they go up. You get the concept. Okay. Strings. Okay. Okay, now let me see. Does it matter which way they go? Oh, it does. All right, and that's the ball on the top. Wipe off any excess glue that might be sticking out. Okay, not too terrible, huh? What do you guys think? Okay. All right, what's the next step? Glue the upper and lower dome assemblies together. Okay, just did that. Glue the roof panels to the supports. Note, the supports sit outside of the walls when positioned. Okay. Okay, it looks like there's two small walls, or two small roofs, and then there's two larger roofs. And it looks like I'm missing a piece. I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to have that piece. And I'm supposed to have two of these pieces. Okay, let me double check my panels. Okay, maybe I am supposed to have that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit some of this together. And see if it... Okay, that fits in there. Not glued in yet. Okay, okay. I think it's good. I think this solid piece just goes up against this wall here. Or at least I hope. Yep. Okay, I have a feeling this is supposed to go this way. So that it will overlap, and it does. There we go. Now the two roofs along the top line up. Okay. That's pretty good. Good. Now these holes should go on the top because I believe this kind of goes in there like that. Okay, these panels have little rings on them, which you're going to want to point to the outside so that they're visible. Visibly. Oh, there we go. Cleaning off any excess. Yeah, let's just go ahead and put the other panel on here. Okay. So you can see those little rings. Now, glue the dome assembly onto the roof. Let's see if I can get this to stick. Oh yeah, there you go. It went on real easy. Right in the holes, right along the apex. So I guess it doesn't matter which way this goes, but it says it's supposed to be on the outside, right? Yep. This one's on the outside. That one's on the outside. So that looks good. And then this solid piece I'm going to put on the inside all the way up against the wall. Now it doesn't say to glue these down, right? But I don't foresee, I mean, you could use that as a dice storage, like you could store dice in there. I could see that, or tokens before the game, and then you know, before the game starts, you dump them out. But there's no way in the middle of a game you're going to put figures down inside there. It's just way too deep, right? There's no way you're putting figures down inside there. Looks good. So you could just glue these roofs down, or you can make it so that it's removable so that you can get inside there with dice or tokens or something. You're not going to be able to put a tape measure or anything like that in there. Or you can just leave it on your desk like that and use it to store your paintbrushes. Or you could just glue one down and leave the other one if you want to use it to dump stuff in or out. I don't know. Maybe I should just glue those down and not worry about it, but I'm not going to. I like to have options. If they give me the option to do a removable roof, I'm going to take it. All right, well, that is the assembly of the church from European church. Hope you enjoyed that video. Now, understand, I'm still doing a series of these videos where I'm doing all of the buildings that I'm going to be using in my Napoleonics. Well, basically 6 buildings. And come back and check out those other videos. Plus, once I get them all assembled, then we're going to go ahead and jump into the next phase, which is painting them. All right, I'll catch you in the next one.